Hi, my name is Tammy Kevwitch. I'm the owner of Western Sky Multimedia, and I also serve the mental health industry as a consumer, which means I take advantage of mental health services because I had to overcome my own mental health issues and as a result became a mental health advocate. And when that happens, for mental health advocates, it gets in your blood. Even if you get paid for it, it's a mission, not a job. And this is my mission. My mission is to overcome the mental health crisis, which I believe is brought on in part by the economic crisis. Now, many people say that the economy is recovering, but it is not recovering in the mental health industry. As a matter of fact, the mental health industry has faced terrible cuts at a time when our mental health crisis as a state and as communities has increased dramatically. It's being reported in newspapers. People are dying, committing suicide. MSU hired an assistant dean of students just to handle the number of students who were depressed and suicidal. So that's why I did this project, and this project consists of a suicide prevention video with the state of Montana's suicide prevention coordinator, Carl Roston, whose message is extremely timely, even helped me. So, and then also a crisis intervention video with Scott Malloy, whose company, Western Montana Mental Health Center, is they are leading the way in crisis intervention. So I put this crisis intervention video together, and in the course of doing so, I learned that Scott himself is having to be out there pounding the pavement begging for money. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, well, if I know how good he is of a counselor and a provider of mental health services, and he's out there begging for money, I'm like, well, who's taking care of the people? So that's the kind of crisis we have going on here. And if you'll contribute $5 to our Kickstarter campaign, we'll get our oxygen mask on here in Montana, and then we can do tons of projects for ourselves and for other states, other communities, to get everybody's mental health and happiness on track. And then it comes with an economic development piece attached to it. We can raise a ton of money thanks to public funding, crowdfunding, Kickstarters specifically. Mental health isn't thriving. It's hurting, and Montanans are committing suicide in record numbers. And so that's why I put this Kickstarter campaign together, the whole mental health and happiness resource and information guide, which is the first project out of the gate. We're hoping to get your funding and support. I've asked friends in New York and friends in the Emerald Coast of Florida to get on board this campaign because I know them well, and I know how much their economies and mental health are suffering also. So this video, if they're sending you this link, if you got this link from them or anybody else, just know it started right here in my living room. I contacted them, I contacted the mental health system in Montana, and I said, we've got until July 4th to raise all the money we need for mental health to start with. And then there's other projects that we can kickstart out after that, and we can kickstart the economy, and we can create a state of happiness, as I'm suggesting with the Happy Montana project that I put together based on everything that I observed and everything that I felt the solutions that were needed, and were told to me that these solutions are needed, and I just happen to have the skills. So I'm lucky.